Hello everybody, welcome to Star of the Day, Music Time with Mrs. J, where everybody is a music star. Alright, since most of us are stuck at home right now, I thought we would go on a hunt for things around us that we could use as instruments. In the elementary music classroom, we have three main categories of instruments. Instruments that we hit or strike, instruments that we scrape, and instruments that we shake. And I have some examples from my music room that I brought home to share with you, and we're going to see if we can replicate those instruments at home. Some things to think about. Make sure that whatever you are finding, you have permission to use, and that it's not dangerous, something that could cut you or hurt you. Also, make sure you're not choosing anything breakable. For example, when I was digging around in my kitchen today, I found a breakable bowl and a plastic bowl. I'm definitely gonna make sure that I choose the plastic bowl, and even with that, I'm gonna wanna make sure that I'm not hitting so hard that I break the plastic. I think we're ready to go. So, one of my scholars' favorite things to do at school is drum on buckets. So we have these buckets, and we have drumsticks, and we play like this. We also figured out this year that we could drum on a box, and that was fun too. So we have boxes at school. I'm gonna have to make this go down a little bit lower. And mallets. Let's check that out. That's pretty fun too. Awesome, I like that. So in digging around my kitchen, let's see what I found to use. So you already saw I had my white plastic bowl. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit this way so you can see. Actually, I'll make it go down like that a little bit too. All right, and I found some wooden spoons. Those are actually a little heavy. I think I might need something lighter because I feel like I'm gonna break that bowl. So I kept digging and I found chopsticks, and they were just what I was looking for. Awesome, love it. I also found, I was thinking about the box, and I found a box of rice. Let's see how our box sounds with our chopsticks. Love it. Let's say I can't find chopsticks. Oh, but I did find some measuring spoons. Let's see how that sounds. They all work just fine. I think we're ready for our next category. Our next category is scraping instruments, actually. Scraping instruments. I brought home one of our favorites from my music classroom, a weiro. We put our fingers here, we flip it over, and we get our stick, and we have our scraping sound. Because what do you notice about the weiro? It has ridges, and that's where I get that scraping sound from. So we're gonna try to replicate that, finding something with ridges. The other thing I brought home were my sand blocks. But I don't really need to replicate those because guess what I have right here? It sounds just like it, my hands. Let's listen. And those are with you all the time. All right, so my ridges. Going on a hunt. I think I found a soup can. Now we're gonna make sure that this metal part is not sharp, but when I have my soup can and I have my chopstick, there's my scraping sound, very nice. I also found a colander, something that we use to drain pasta or other things, and that has ridges too. Let's see what that sounds like. I like that too. I also found a water bottle, and I did something else with it too that you'll find out later. This has ridges too. Let's listen. Love it. All right, my last category of instruments is shaking instruments. You know, I bet you predicted that I brought a maraca home from school, because I did. Here's our maraca. Also, I brought an egg shaker. Where did my egg shaker go? I lost my egg shaker. There it is. Got it. Now, since Easter is coming up, I wonder if you could look for a last year's Easter egg, or maybe you already have some Easter eggs for this year that you could just take apart, put something inside to make a shaker, rice or beans or beads. The other thing I did was make my own shaker out of a water bottle. You already saw this. I found some buttons. I didn't have any beads, but I found some buttons, and I can make a shaker out of that. There's my shaker, and again, that did double duty as my scraping instrument too. Also, guess what? My box of rice could do double duty too, because it was my drum, my hitting instrument, but that could also be my shaker too. And I didn't even have to make that one. I just want to make sure that if I'm grabbing a box of something, I'm not shaking it up and breaking whatever's inside. I'm sure your family would not be happy about that. So now we have everything we need. We have our hitting instruments, we have our scraping instruments, and we have our shaking instruments, and we are ready to make music. So see you next time. Bye. I bet you could find things around your house that I didn't even think of. Go try. Bye-bye.